The future of the universe. How will it all end? There are many theories. We'd like to choose one that makes us sound intelligent. For example, there is the heat death of the universe, also known as the Big Chill or Big Freeze. It suggests the universe may continue expanding forever, cooling to approach equilibrium at a very low temperature after a very long time period. A state of maximum entropy.
Maybe it's already happening.
We are drifting further and further apart.
Ooh, and getting colder.
Oh, colder, yes. And it's hard to hear you.
What?
Hard to hear you. I'm so tired of shouting. I remember when we used to whisper. We used to whisper.
Oh, yes, I remember. Oh, whisper in your ear. Well, can't you come a little closer?
Can't you come a little closer?
How did it all start? There are many theories. I'd like to choose one that's a good story. So let me start here. At the beginning of time, there were three kinds of humans. Males, and they were quite content on their own. Females, and they were also complete among themselves. And a third kind of human. A strange round disc with 2 heads, 4 arms, and 4 legs, combining male and female into one. These androgynes had amazing powers, which they delighted in displaying, so much so that they dared to reach from the human into the divine realm, calling down upon themselves the wrath of the gods. Zeus, in his fury, split them asunder. It wasn't a clean split, it was a very messy split, and all the parts were in the wrong places, and even after Zeus sort of fixed it, it still seemed like the whole thing was held together with spit and baling wire.
Each of them had pieces of the other, making a war within themselves and with each other.
And they kept trying to get back together. Because they were afflicted with loneliness and longing.
They thought they knew each other. That is their delusion. The great illusion. But they have yet to encounter the tsunami of emotions about to be unleashed upon them. Can they remain tethered to each other?
Give me back my missing pieces!
You're the one who insisted on showing off our special powers, you arrogant fool.
I was perfectly happy the way we were. You goaded me into it. You tricked me, you sly serpent!
Oh, please. Stop throwing that tired symbolism in my face. It is so passé. We need to focus on the problem at hand.
Well, if we have sex, really good sex, we can put it all back together again.
Oh, and how many times have we tried that?
Yeah, it really seems to work.
Right, except never for long.
Listen, I think you should give me the parts I need. It's a fair deal. It's more than fair. Remember, you need me more than I need you.
And you need me so much more than you know.
Fine. If you won't give it to me, I'll just take it.
And then you can be sure that you will never have it.
Oh, why did we ever show off to the gods?
Why couldn't we just stay small and human?
Why can't you just give me the parts that I need? I'll give you what you need.
How would you know what I need? You have no idea what it feels like to be me.
You have even less idea what it's like to be me.
All right, well then how about this? Why don't we do a swap?
A swap?
Yeah, why don't we just try trading places? For a while, just to see what it's like.
So now they're trying to change roles. Well, why not? I'm here to help them. I'll take them for a ride, and let's see where they land. In the universe, the only known one. In the solar system, the one with the sun. On the planet Earth, the blue ball. In the continent America, the north part. In the United States, with the red, white, and blue. In the state of New Jersey, the one with the garden. In the county Morris.
I'm the trash man who muscles one pail after another from the curb, emptying and emptying into the big, mean, green machine garbage truck. One can on each glove swinging, each a direful rainbow. Hey, look at these treasures. Alibaba has nothing to compare with these perfumed jewels. Next to broken eggshells, dirty tampons, and fish dinners wrapped in putrid slop. Whoa! Is that chair some kind of an antique? Royal Crown or Victorian Chippendale? All it needs is a little fixer-upper. Maybe toothbrush it a bit with a gentle wipe. A little spit and polish never hurt. And then we take off. I brace myself to the narrow bar at the back of the truck. Cold morning wind stings our faces, and I hold on to the brim of my cap to keep it from flying off.
In the county Morris, the wealthiest one, in the town of Dover, on Elm Street, in the double house, the left side, in the bathroom, on the second floor, the couple's daily cleaning routine is done by an expectant mother whose due date was the day before yesterday.
I am 16, midway between childhood to responsibility. Yet I'm an adult whose time has run out to be a free spirit. Sweet 16. Sweet gift of a joke from sperm and egg. Gift of a whale of a stomach. I should have been swinging on the playground instead of spinning the bottle. Was I deaf to the advertisements for birth control? Now I am the advertisement. How? Why is it criminal for only one gender to be promiscuous? Men come to me on their knees, begging me to open my gates. What to say? If I told them no, not today, don't come into my secret garden. After that, they'd either go preaching a lie to their pals or make it evident I'm the one that verbalized more than I could chew. Branded a tease. There, in the looking glass. And here, this person will never be alone ever again. Lovers may come and go, but this baby cannot divorce me. There'll be nights and days of whining. Cherish the silence of right now. The baby's father, he had fire breath. He was an escape. Guilty. How could I have done such a thing? Who am I to keep skeletons in my closet? Really, who am I?
Congratulations, friends! Welcome to the main event! You are invited to the match of the century. Feel free to mock their behavior, for they are too concerned with their own agenda to notice, and so they are immune to rude comments. As a result, you'll just be making an ass out of yourself. Sorry if I offended you, but I'm just at the beginning of life. I'm the infant with love for mommy and nothing else matters. So gear up, sports fans. Without any dirty diapers in the way, on with the show! Now entering house with slumped shoulders, it's the king of the castle, the grand poobah, the breadwinner. It's our garbage collector, fresh from rush hour traffic. And in this corner, exiting the lavatory with a pumping heart, nervous fingers and tear-stained eyes, it's my mommy! Oh, how lovely. They're sharing each other's saliva. Revolting to watch them, but wait, mommy now wants to talk. It must be important to break the mood.
Okay, this is hard for me.
It's okay, sweetie. Just, I'm listening.
Remember a few months ago, we weren't such a terrific couple? It hurt just to be around you.
Sure, I remember. Well, thank God that
And so the aura has completely transformed. He focuses on what will exit from her mouth next.
I lied because I had an affair. It lasted less than a month.
What's the name? Who was it?
It doesn't matter, grain of salt. You don't know him.
The guy lets go of mommy's hands, gets up and only stares at the far wall of the room. The wall has a picture of them both on vacation, down the shore at the Jersey beach, holding each other while knee-deep in the ocean.
All right, you can go on.
I gave myself to him, but then I left him. But he has returned in the form of my child.
He puts her in view, but desists rapidly, turns and walks to and fro, back and forth, until he suddenly falls straight down to his knees. Then his shoulders follow, hit the floor, causing him to lie in a fetal position. As he lies still, mommy puts her head, hyperventilating, between her knees and covers her tears with both arms. I could hear her crying all the way from here. He lies there, then suddenly a strange laugh from the plush carpet. He stands up, laughing, crying and laughing. Lifting her chin, he sees all the months of pain and torment she has been hiding from him. So he gently speaks.
Now, if you dare upset my child, I'll be forced to take drastic action. And hug and squeeze you like you've never been hugged before.
Like a barnacle and stays there for about 10 whole minutes. She would stay longer, but I start kicking hard, getting ready to make my way out. So it won't be long before they find out what sex I am. Well, congratulations. It's a...
Beyond integrating our polar opposite, how do we embody all of our multiple aspects? There can be so many parts to the whole. Some say infinite. How do we integrate all those parts? All those pieces that make us who we are at any moment in time.
Problems down the line. I know that I'm mine. Don't wash the dirt above your hands. Doing the same mistake twice. Making the same mistake twice. Come on over. Don't be so caught.
It is an act of love to be open to the contradictions and the multiplicity within yourself. How can you truly love another until you deeply know yourself?
Opposites attract, even when they don't want to. I met my match. He's my imago. We're twin flames. Is it pathological projection? When I first saw a picture of him, I felt it. That lightning bolt of feelings. Tall, bald, which is not my preference. And obviously, poor listener, not my preference. 10 years older, not my preference. Our first 9 synchronistic meetings made a romance movie look like kindergarten. He was everywhere I went. I mean, everywhere. My support group, my city park meditation, the movies, the live band I went to see on Thursdays, my spiritual circle's Halloween party. He became an acquaintance's roommate. So when he turned up the 9th time at the casino, I called him. I thought there must be something I'm supposed to do with his royally distracted ass. I was high on synchronicities, which were somehow constantly erotic, but the sex turned into fights right from the start. Why are you wearing that? Beautiful women without makeup and presentation do nothing for me. If you cut your hair, lose my number. These are some of his loving intimacies. And he just couldn't deal with how much of an angry person I became. Now, why didn't I walk away? Have you ever broken up with a dude and the next morning you find him sitting in front of you at an intersection? Have you ever broken up with someone and the next day been sitting behind a car with the first 3 letters of his license plate? Have you ever had that happen the next day also, and the next? Yes, 3 days of synchronistic license plates. I have pictures with timestamps if you want to say I'm crazy. This happened over and over a 6-year period. Now, hopefully he's gone for good, but here is what I know about why I attracted my magnetic opposite when I didn't want to. 1. I am a turtle who has found her way back to her birthplace to lay her own eggs. I have found my home beach again, but it is tattered and torn, filled with condos and construction runoff. The beach is drying up and things aren't good for me there anymore at home, sweet home. 2. I am being vaccinated by my psyche. If I don't die of COVID, man, I will become stronger. Actually, I could live until I'm 200, considering the turmoil this will drag me through. 3. I am a good but complicated witch, and he's Darth Vader. I know that I only like him when he's wearing a skirt. I know that I'm alive when I'm in his presence, because I have felt pain in crevices of my body I didn't know existed. 4. I'm sure I don't want COVID to kill me. I've been begging for death and suicide enough to have eked my life back by only taking parts of it that I really want, so now I know for sure I want to be alive. 5. Oh, now I know I will fight my fingers bloody to be right in the face of the I'm the big opposite, I'm better than you and find you disposable man. 6. It caused me to write many poems daring him to dispose of me and daring him to think that I cared. It turns out I will always burn, no matter what I do, when I remember that I was my father's trash. I will always burn. Maybe that is how it's supposed to be. One is not supposed to take their father's disdain lightly. And I am a treasure, for sure, like the pristine, glistening birds in the morning sunlight, even if they're in a trash pile. 7. I am now sure the law of attraction is not a law because it doesn't apply to me. Why? Because I was the most healthy and happy I'd ever been when I met him. I was not attracting my vibration. If that were true, I would have met this man many years ago. 8. Oh yes, I know that synchronicities led me to a man who abandoned me during the worst events of my life, appearing to have little to do with God or being in the flow. There were synchronicities everywhere, letters and emails out of the blue, months with no contact, and then in 2 hours we both reach out in different ways. Me threatening to sue him through the United States Post, him emailing me about feeling guilty for 30 seconds. In summary, I take it like this. If the metaphysical, naturopathic, gobbledygook, energy system, blah, 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 doesn't show anything for itself in a week, it goes on probation. A solid month of no results? Out of there. In other words, I've lowered my expectations. I'm going to the beach forever, and I don't want anyone's divine inspiration. Leave me to my very real abandonment.
Standing at the door of the pink flamingo, crying in the rain.
I hate that song.
When did you start hating that song?
Just now when I heard it?
Are you saying you never heard that song before?
I don't know if I've heard that song before, but I really, really hate that song. It's depressing.
Depressing? No, it's cathartic. It's realizing they don't have all that much in common and moving on.
They sound so desperate and insecure, like nothing's ever going to come along again, and they just have to grasp at whatever's in front of them. Now, how's it go? It was a so-so love, and I'm going to make sure it never happens again.
I love that song because I see both the tragedy and the hope.
But are you saying that I'm just some sad, tragic, inevitable goodbye? Are we just going through the motions here? I never knew you. You never knew me.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all.
You're not trying to say that, but your tone is saying that clearly.
All right. Well, I guess I'm just tired. Tired of trying to get through to you. It's like we're characters in two different movies playing on the same screen.
I can't believe you're going through this. Tell me you're not.
You know, just trying to make the smallest meaningful connection to you exhausts me.
Oh, I'm sorry you find me so exhausting. I try pretty hard to get you. You know, it'd be a little easier if you weren't so tense and a little less pretentious.
Well, I might be a little less tense if I didn't feel like I constantly had to take care of you. Oh, God. What a mess. Look, we don't have to hate each other over this. I mean, it's just something that happened.
Anna, I'm trying to be honest here. I've been so dishonest. I don't look at you like that anymore. I'm looking everywhere else.
Oh. Why am I not surprised? Of course, you would try to find some kind of distraction to avoid facing what's going on right here and now between us.
No, so now you're angry.
I am not angry. All right. I am angry. I'm fucking angry. Satisfied? And now just get lost, because I really do not want to see you anymore.
This is too funny. I never knew you. You never knew me.
Could you please be serious just for once? Why do I always feel like I'm dealing with a child?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Maybe not. But it seems like that's the only way we can relate to each other these days.
It wasn't always that way.
What was it that drew us to each other in the first place?
I don't think either of us knows anymore.
There was something so fresh, so mysterious in the beginning. I mean, I didn't know you, but in the deepest part of myself, I felt like I'd always known you.
I felt that way too. It's like we had a special magic that went beyond words.
And that you understood me in a way I don't even understand myself.
And that you had all my missing pieces. I just had to reach for it. But it wasn't there.
Illusion, delusion, confusion. What did they imagine? Did she think he would come into her movie and play the role she set out for him? And did he imagine she would do the same for him? Did each think the other would provide their missing parts? Let me live my fantasy, and I'll let you live in your fantasy. Then their worlds collide, and it's a veritable Big Bang. I wish I could change this, but no, I will not rescue them from themselves. Sometimes a mother needs to let her children learn.
In this moment,
I can't lie to you.
Because now I'm not afraid of losing you.
Who I want to be around you.
Isn't who I really am.
I was just too afraid to tell you.
Life, death, life. What must die, what must live? Call me Baba Yaga, call me Kali. Call me skeleton woman. The reality of all reside within me. You ask me the question, what needs to die so that what must live can live? These are not easy times. Interesting things are coming together and coming apart. Rational mind, emotional body, individual freedom, community safety, computer technology, the natural world. This is a turning point. Call me the apocalyptic mother. I will not let you off the hook. You may try to run and hide, but you cannot hide from that which wants to be whole. There are natural consequences. Honor nature as you honor yourself, and accept yourself in your wholeness, owning all your hidden parts. Are you captivated by the image of a god or goddess of love? That is I. And when the vision changes to beast, to hag, to the bringer of death, it is still I. You can't have one without the other. Find the balance. Accept it all, because all of it is you and only you. It is not too late. You make the projections and you can call them back. Play with them if you like, but don't forget the source. Remember your place in this dream world. The ripples of balance spread far and wide.